Right now at 5, the Biden administration is addressing the economic fallout from the coronavirus.
How more people being vaccinated brings a sense of relief, but what you should still keep in mind.
Plus, some UW students are having difficulty with the new Safer Badger app, which will help students find testing locations, how the university is trying to help.
This is News 3 Now at 5.
Thanks for staying with us. We have 2 alert days in the forecast as we could see 2 chances for accumulating snow.
Let's check your first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti, who will let us know when the snow is expected to fall.
Well, at this point, Charlotte, we're still looking at late Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening for the snow to start. We have an alert day in the forecast for Saturday night and Sunday. Right now, we're looking at about a 1 to 5 inch snowfall. Lightest amounts down toward the Illinois state line south of Janesville. Heaviest amounts up toward the Dells. There might even be some amounts a little bit higher than 5 inches, but probably somewhere in that 1 to 5 inch range. And then a second system for Monday and mainly Monday afternoon, Monday night brings the potential for more accumulating snow. Right now, the areas south of Madison seem to be favored. It could be a situation where we get perhaps 5 to 6 inches of snow down by Beloit, maybe an inch in Madison, and nothing north of Dane County. But we're going to keep watching that winter storm potential for Monday. Winter weather advisories already in effect for late Saturday afternoon into Sunday morning for all of southern Wisconsin, including Dane County and areas to the north and west. Snowfall amounts from the computer models, again, maybe an inch or 2 down toward the Illinois state line, 2 to 4 or a little bit more inches north and west of Dane County. On visible cloud track, there's plenty of snow on the ground, but not many clouds, and that's going to allow temperatures to really drop off tonight. Some lake effect snow showers downwind from the Great Lakes, but temperatures are already getting cold. Here in Madison, the high at 18, we're already down to 15, but we're seeing wind chills right now down into the single digits above 0. A few places like Viroqua close to 0, and by tomorrow morning, we should be down to about 2 below 0 in Madison. Look for some sunshine tomorrow morning, then the clouds move in the afternoon with snow developing west of Madison late in the day. High temperature 22 probably occurring in the evening. And then we'll take a look at those storms in a little more detail in just a few minutes.
Okay, Gary, thank you. On President Biden's second full day in office, he is keeping the focus on the pandemic, taking more steps to relieve the financial hardship. He signed 2 executive orders, one to support workers and lay the groundwork for a higher minimum wage for federal workers, the other increasing benefits for those with food insecurities.
We remain in a once-in-a-century public health crisis that's led to the most unequal job and economic crisis in modern history. And the crisis is only deepening.
The White House is working to build support for its COVID relief package. The administration will meet with a group of senators this weekend, hoping to hammer out a bipartisan agreement. Republicans, though, already showing resistance to the $1.9 trillion price tag.
In Wisconsin, nearly 19,000 more people have been vaccinated, according to preliminary data. So far, more than 310,000 doses of either the Moderna or Pfizer vaccine have been administered. And vaccinating healthcare workers is going better than expected for hospitals here in Wisconsin.
Brady Mallory joins us with the numbers and why local health leaders think there is such a high vaccination rate. Brady?
Well, the key thing to remember is employees are not required to get the vaccine, but still at places like UW Health and SSM Health, nearly all of the employees are agreeing to getting the shots. SSM and Unity Point Health Meritor both tell us more than 90% of employees are saying yes to the vaccine. UW Health is close to that, with just under 90% of staff agreeing to get vaccinated. Hospital leaders say it's encouraging to see this. The VP of Pharmacy Services at SSM says the reason is simple. He calls it a ripple effect. He says workers saw their peers get the vaccine and they likely felt they should do the same.
Brady Mallory reporting. Brady, thank you. COVID-19 can certainly take its physical toll, but it's also wearing on all of us mentally.
That is why getting a vaccine can be such a relief, not just for the people getting them, but their families as well. Madeline O'Neill spoke with a behavioral health expert and joins us with the impact vaccines play emotionally and what we should still keep in mind. Maddie?
Well, one thing I hear all the time when doing these vaccine stories is people want to get the vaccine, but they really want their older relatives, their parents, their grandparents to get it. And now we're getting there. The state gave the green light for adults 65 and older to get the vaccine, and that's a process that's already beginning at Unity Point Health Meritor. Megan Henderson, a mental health leader at Meritor, has looked at models of grief and the emotional stages of disaster throughout the pandemic. She says, while we can draw some optimism on this vaccine expansion, we have to keep precautions in mind.
You still need to mask and have some physical distance, but also know that this is a step, right? And to sort of not put all of our eggs in one basket, but rather to sort of be in the moment with some of that, that happiness and let it be a light.
Now, this is a personal story for many of us, myself included. My 73-year-old father got his first vaccine today. Coming up on News 3 Now at 6, I'm excited to share that story and what that boost can mean.
All right, good picture there, Maddie. We look forward to that story. State and local health officials confirm an additional 2,075 new COVID-19 cases today, bringing the state's lifetime total to 530,524. Health officials also reported an additional 34 deaths. That brings the state's COVID-19 death toll to 5,734. Wisconsin's statewide mask mandate could be overturned by the Republican-controlled state legislature under a resolution that could be voted on as early as Tuesday. 27 Republican lawmakers signed on to the resolution. It was introduced yesterday. It would have to pass both the Senate and Assembly in order to end the public health emergency and undo the mask mandate issued by the governor, Tony Evers. It runs until March 20th. Governor Evers has renewed the mandate 3 times. His mask order is also being challenged before the Wisconsin Supreme Court. And coming up tonight at 6, we will have reaction from the governor.
All UW-Madison students, staff, and employees are supposed to complete a new COVID-19 saliva test by Monday. That is when, at the entrance to each campus building, everyone will be asked to show their Badger badge on the Safer Badgers app.
But you won't be turned away with a red denied badge just yet. Amanda Quintana on the UW campus with why the university is giving people just a little more time to figure this all out. Amanda?
Yes, well, UW just made an announcement that all of their testing sites are going to be drop-in only. That means you do not have to make an appointment. And they made that decision based on feedback from students and staff. Many say that scheduling an appointment on that app was really difficult.
It's pretty clear, taking a look at the Safer Badgers app in the App Store, that some people are not happy with it. A majority of the reviews are 1 star, many complaining about glitches, not being able to schedule a test, get test results, and some feel it's an invasion of privacy.
Anytime you tell somebody you have to download this app, first of all, they may have a little difficulty with it at first. We recognize that, and they may not be happy, and that may be reflected in their review of the app. We understand that.
UW-Madison spokesperson Meredith McGlone says that's part of the reason why the university is giving people a 1-week grace period.
This is what students and employees will be asked to show if they are going to enter a campus building. We're going to begin asking to see these badges on Monday, January 25th.
Waiting until next Monday to deny people access to buildings.
We recognize that this is a big change. There's a learning curve here for everybody, not just with downloading and getting started with the app, but also with the testing process and what will eventually be the building access process.
The goal is to make it all an easy process, from scheduling a test to showing your badge to get into a building, all on the app. The school is making improvements while also staffing an assistance phone line for students to call with questions. As for concerns about security of health information, McGlone says the app is safe.
We have built robust privacy and data security into this app. For example, it requires multi-factor authentication, which is the same level of security that we have for our campus email.
And the badge doesn't say if you've tested positive, only if you're not allowed to enter a building.
This is a really big undertaking, going from 12,000 tests a week last semester to now 80,000 a week. And of course, this app has to be used by every single person that comes to campus. So everyone is getting used to that app. It's new for everyone at the very same time.
All right, Amanda Quintana reporting live tonight. Amanda, thank you. A sad day for baseball fans across the country as legend Hank Aaron has died. He was 86 years old. Aaron broke baseball's all-time home run record in 1974, passing Babe Ruth with his 715th career home run. Aaron ended his career with 755 home runs, which stood as baseball's all-time record until Barry Bonds broke the record in 2007. Aaron began his major league career with the Milwaukee Braves in 1954 at the age of 20. He played in Milwaukee through 1965 before the Braves moved to Atlanta. He returned to Milwaukee 10 years later to finish his career with the Brewers. The Braves and Brewers both have Aaron's number 44 retired at their stadiums. Former and current Brewers are taking to social media to react to Aaron's death. Christian Yelich wrote, "R.I.P. Mr. Aaron, a legend on and off the field." Brewers Hall of Famer Robin Yount said, "Of those that I played with, Hank was the biggest influence in my career. The way that Hank, the greatest player of all time, played the game, carried himself on and off the field, and remained humble, made the greatest impact on me as a 19-year-old.
Next at 5, a woman arrested in the town of Middleton after being accused of murder in Oklahoma will not fight extradition. 59-year-old Corey Adams was taken into custody yesterday during a traffic stop in Middleton. Today, Adams waived her right to fight extradition. Adams had reported her roommate, Talina Galloway, missing in Wagner County, Oklahoma, to law enforcement back in April. Wagner County Sheriff Chris Elliott said Galloway's body was found inside a freezer in Polk County, Arkansas in December. Adams was then arrested for first-degree murder with deliberate intent and desecration of a corpse.
Soon, the clock will start on former President Donald Trump's Senate impeachment trial. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced she will send the article of impeachment against former President Donald Trump to the Senate on Monday. That timing strikes a blow to Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell's proposal of delaying the start of the trial until next month in order to give the former president time to mount his defense.
The sequel cannot be an insufficient Senate process that denies former President Trump his due process.
A trial will be held in the United States Senate, and there will be a vote on whether to convict the president.
Several Republicans in the Senate have already come out against an impeachment trial for former President Trump, arguing that it may be unconstitutional. But legal scholars say Congress does have the authority to impeach and convict a former president. In order to convict, 17 Senate Republicans would have to join the chamber's 50 Democrats.
More to come on News 3 Now at 5. Up next, how one area local nonprofit organization is lending a hand to another. That story ahead at 5. And coming up tonight at 6, health experts warn against Packers watch parties this weekend, and Green Bay bars enforce COVID protocols. We'll have details of that story next hour on News 3 Now at 6. And the markets, mixed results to end the week. The Dow falling more than 179 points, the NASDAQ up a dozen, S&P down a dozen. And we'll be right back.
$6 million worth of top brand home furnishings must be sold at Ashley Home Store. All furniture is up to 50% off store-wide. Plus, take a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. And interest-free financing for up to 3 years. Stretch your stimulus check further at Ashley Home Store.
Dear Winter, it's been fun getting to know you. Sleet, blizzards, ice. I love that you don't hold back. We didn't take it personally when you tried to bury us under 6 feet of snow. It's cool. You do your thing, and we'll do ours. Stay chill, Toyota Trucks.
Right now, you can get $500 customer cash on a new 2021 Toyota 4Runner. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving and other benefits, like emergency roadside service, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. With Know Your Drive, save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Love lower than low prices? Then get more ways to save at Pick 'n Save, where you can find personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. All for prices that are lower than low. on food that's fresher than fresh. Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
The $6 million stimulus sell-off is now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save huge on top brand appliances, including top brand doorbusters like these. Plus special no-interest financing for 18 months and quick ship delivery at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Tonight at 6, health experts warn against Packers watch parties this weekend, and Green Bay bars enforce COVID protocols. And Republicans are working to get the statewide mask mandate overturned. The latest on News 3 Now at 6.
You make plans, what to wear, where to go, when to go, what to bring. And then the weather changes everything. Let News 3 Now First Warn Weather prepare you for what's coming. First, fast, and accurately, so you can plan your life. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Wisconsin Democrats are introducing legislation to protect reproductive freedom. The Abortion Rights Preservation Act repeals Wisconsin's 1849 law that criminalizes abortion. Democrats say the bill is necessary to ensure that Wisconsin women have control over their own bodies. Representative Lisa Subeck says that providing abortion is health care, not criminal activity.
The Abortion Rights Preservation Act will preserve the rights of Wisconsin women to make these deeply personal health care decisions without interference from politicians, no matter what an ideologically driven conservative Supreme Court may do.
The announcement of the bill comes on the 48th anniversary of the U.S. Supreme Court decision in Roe versus Wade.
One area nonprofit is giving back to another. Today, a Grace employees presented a check for $51,000 to Second Harvest Food Bank. Staff at a Grace chose Second Harvest Food Bank because they were severely impacted by the pandemic. A Grace then matched its employees' donations. Second Harvest says it never expected a donation and is grateful for the additional resources.
Nonprofits are having some challenging times, and when another nonprofit contacts you and says that their staff have pulled together and provided donations, like I said, it was a surprise.
Second Harvest and a Grace serve almost identical communities, and so it only made sense, and the employees were right on board for it.
Not only did they donate money, but employees at a Grace also offered their time today. Grace offered its employees 4 hours of paid time to volunteer at the food bank.
The city of Madison is planning for the possible upcoming snow, but says they will not be pre-treating the roads this time around.
Even though it's perfectly sunny out there, it's so cold. It's below that threshold of when kind of the brine would work. Once it gets 20 degrees and below, the salt starts working really slowly at that time, so it's not great. So we just chose not to try to pre-treat the roads because it's just being so cold out there.
Johnson says that it's likely roads will be slick because they will not be pre-treated. So if you're going to be out on those roads, he says you should be cautious.
Well, so let's get to Gary now with the latest on those advisories that we're going to want to keep an eye on over the weekend. Gary?
Yeah, National Weather Service issued winter weather advisories for much of Wisconsin into Minnesota, northern Iowa, and parts of South Dakota. Officially, it covers Dane County and areas to the north and west. Notice it also covers Green Bay for the Packers game on Sunday. Hopefully, most of the accumulating snow is done by the time the game is over, but Green Bay is looking at about the same amounts as Madison, about 2 to 4 inches of snow. Heavier amounts farther to the northwest. There might be some 5 or 6 inch amounts north and west of the Dells, and maybe some 6 to 8 inch amounts over parts of southern Minnesota. Most of this will wind down on Sunday morning before it changes to some snow flurries or maybe even a little bit of freezing drizzle. Now on future track, notice by midnight, early Sunday morning, the snow pretty widespread across southern Wisconsin. The heaviest snow, again, probably just north and west of us toward the La Crosse area. But by 2 o'clock, the time of the start of the Packers game, notice most of the snow is out over Lake Michigan or moving away from Green Bay, but there still could be some flurries or freezing drizzle around. Here in southern Wisconsin, most of the precipitation should be over with, but skies will stay cloudy. Might see a couple of breaks in the clouds Sunday night, and then the second part of the storm system will start moving northward. Right now, it's looking more like a Monday afternoon, Monday night type event. Notice this is noon Monday, and then as we head into early on Tuesday, Tuesday morning at midnight. Notice snow from Madison southward, very little to the north of Madison, but those amounts ramp up pretty quickly to the south, and then everything kind of winds down by early on Tuesday morning. By noon, just a couple of flurries left over southern Wisconsin. The longer range computer models, this is from the European computer model, again showing about an inch in Madison, maybe 2 to 4 inches down toward the Illinois state line, and then some amounts approaching a foot just to the west of the Quad Cities in northwestern Illinois. The USGFS computer model showing very similar numbers here in Wisconsin, but notice it has the heavier snow farther to the east, and this has actually shifted quite a bit northward compared to yesterday. So again, just a slight shift in the path of the storm, 50 or 100 miles north, will make a big difference between having no snow at all and perhaps a pretty significant winter storm on Monday. So because of that, we have an alert day in the forecast for Monday and Monday night for that potential, but for Saturday night into Sunday, that's pretty likely, about a 1 to 5 inch snowfall over southern Wisconsin. 3 things you need to know. We're going to be very cold for tonight. In fact, we could see our first sub-zero low temperature for Madison. I'm expecting a low of 2 below 0. And by the way, we've had above normal temperatures every day so far this month. This will be the first day where we've seen below normal temperatures. And then the snow for Saturday night and Sunday, and then the potential for the storm on Monday. Again, a very sharp cutoff to the north. So it's possible, some places could get heavy snow and other places in our viewing area get nothing at all. Over the last 48 hours, we had mild weather, but then that cold front came through. Last night, wind chills dropped to around 10 below 0. And over the next 48 hours, low temperatures will drop to near 0, but notice them coming right back up into the upper 20s and lower 30s by the end of the weekend. Winter weather advisories in effect for all of southern Wisconsin, from Madison and Dane County to the north and west through Sunday morning. Look for a high tomorrow of 22. The snow probably will start west of Madison late in the day, but most of us won't see it until tomorrow night. And again, about a 1 to 5 inch snowfall across southern Wisconsin from south to north. The 7 to 10 day forecast, a light snow chance on Wednesday, maybe some minor accumulations, but temperatures actually pretty mild in the lower to middle 30s as we head into next weekend. As we take a look at first warn traffic, right now, things pretty good on the Beltline. There were some delays earlier around Monona Drive. Looks like those have cleared up. There is a lane closed on East Washington Avenue right at I-39, 90, 94 at that interchange. But as far as travel times are concerned, we have the usual 15 minutes in either direction on the Beltline between University Avenue and the interstate, 26 minutes down to Janesville on I-39, 90 southward from the Beltline, to Sauk City from Middleton on US 12 will take you 17 minutes. Downtown to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue and US 151 is a 17-minute commute. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
Gary, thank you. Ahead on News 3 Now at 5, how local seniors are rooting on the green and gold ahead of the NFC Championship game on Sunday. That story ahead at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
In the truck game, greatness is defined by a relentless commitment to the customer, forged over decades, built by a team resolute in helping you achieve your greatness. Experience this award-winning lineup today. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling truck for 44 years straight and counting.
Hurry to get $7,250 in total savings on a Built Ford Tough F-150 XLT at your local Ford dealer.
At Menards, we have what you need to finish your painting projects. Dutch Boy DuraClean Interior Paint is a paint and primer in one with a beautiful look that's washable, scrubbable, and stain resistant. Interior flat is just $19.99 a gallon. Plus, we offer free custom color matching and tinting to create over 2,000 color options. Give your home a fresh look and save big money with Dutch Boy Paint from Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
I'm a little old to count down the days, but my ski trip to Cascade Mountain with my cousin each year, so much fun. We used to pretend like we were flying. Now, we really do. My dad and my uncle like that we still ski free. But Noah and I, we just have fun. See you there.
Oh, baby, I have sinned. Baby, this is my last confession. You know I've never been no good. But when I'm with you, it feels like heaven. I'm begging for mercy, baby. Yeah.
What do you think?
I love it.
So I can get the latest phones free with no hidden requirements?
Yep. And do I have to get the most expensive plan?
Nope. No plan restrictions.
Okay, but we have to trade in our phones.
Right?
Right?
Nope. Keep your phones.
Did you say free phone?
Yep. The latest phone's free for you.
Okay.
Switch to US Cellular and get the latest 5G phones free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30.
This just in, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says President Trump's impeachment trial will start the week of February 8th. Earlier today, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced she will send the article of impeachment against former President Donald Trump to the Senate on Monday. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell's proposed delaying the start of the trial in order to give the former president time to mount his defense. Well, it has been 1 year, 1 month, and 1 day since the Badgers volleyball team has played a game, and tonight they are finally getting the chance to take the court. In less than 10 minutes, the #1 ranked Badgers will take on Purdue at the Fieldhouse. Wisconsin is expected to finish on top in the Big Ten this season. No fans will be in attendance during tonight's matchup, but you can watch the game on the Big Ten Network at 5:30.
Seniors in Madison are getting excited for the upcoming Packers game. Residents at Wickshire Senior Living in Madison have been following the Packers all season, of course, and the residents decided they wanted to thank the team ahead of the NFC Championship game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We all know this has been a really hard year, and they were just so grateful to have something to root for and cheer about.
The residents plan on watching this Sunday's game. They'll be socially distancing while rooting on the green and gold.
We are just under 45 hours away, but who's keeping track, from kickoff for the NFC Championship game between Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Ahead of the game, you can tune into News 3 Now as we take a look back at the Packers' unprecedented season and a look ahead to their game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday. Titletown to Tampa will air right here on News 3 Now at 6:30 tomorrow night. And no matter what the outcome is of the Packers versus Buccaneers game, 4 Green Bay healthcare workers will be heading to Tampa to the Super Bowl. The National Football League is going to allow 22,000 fans attend the Super Bowl next month, and that includes 7,500 vaccinated healthcare workers who will get free tickets. 4 of those healthcare workers are from Bellin Health in Green Bay. Super Bowl 55 takes place at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa on Sunday, February 7th.
You can watch it right here on Channel 3. A final check of your First Warn forecast when we return.
Fusion has it all. Modern styling, spacious interior, plenty of power. Even help to inspire confidence. Ford Copilot 360. NHTSA 5-star overall crash rating. 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. So while life is full of compromises, Fusion isn't one of them. Choose Ford Credit Flex Buy in 2020 Fusion with 0% APR for 66 months, with an increase in monthly payments after the first 36 months plus $3,500 cash back.
This is the big one, folks. The Brothers Maine Everything's on Sale sale. Get huge clearance prices on every brand in the store with 0% financing for up to 18 months. Only Maine delivers more satisfaction every day, like a risk-free 30-day price satisfaction guarantee, giving you 100% confidence in your purchase. How's that for more? The Everything's on Sale sale with more selection, more savings, and more happy homes on everything now at the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
More epic than scaling Everest. More epic than a frontside 720. More epic than a kid eating broccoli. It's the epic sell-off off at Denver Mattress. Right now, save big on the original Doctor's Choice lineup, starting at only $569.99. Check out the Summit Firm for only $189.99. Or get a $300 Furniture Row gift certificate when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Plus 4 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the epic sell-off at Denver Mattress ends Thursday.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP Study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Still hard to find a spot, just easier to park. Still the big move, just more moving. Still singing, just more in tune. Still the gang's all here, just less are we there yet. The Chevy family of SUVs, making life's journey just better.
Get over $3,700 cash allowance on most 2021 Equinox models. Plus, current Chevy owners with an eligible GM credit card get an additional $1,750 total allowance. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
The Packers have dominated in a difficult year as they battle for a league title, and we want to celebrate how far they've come. Tune in Saturday at 6:30 for a special event, Packers 2021, Titletown to Tampa, only on News 3 Now.
Let's go back to Chief Meteorologist Gary Canaldi. Final check of our weekend forecast. Gary?
Well, we already have winter weather advisories in effect for much of southern Wisconsin, from Dane County and areas to the north and west, from late tomorrow afternoon through 9 a.m. Sunday morning. Snowfall amounts of about 1 to 5 inches expected through about noon on Sunday. Heaviest amounts north and west of the Dells. Current temperatures are already down into the middle teens. The wind chills are in the single digits. Fortunately, wind chills won't be too much of an issue tonight, but we're still looking for a low temperature around 2 below zero in Madison. High tomorrow of 22, probably tomorrow evening as snow develops in the evening, continues into Sunday morning, and then another alert day in the forecast for snow Monday afternoon. Some light snow on Wednesday and mild temperatures through next weekend.
All right, Gary, thank you.
Well, we're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6.